What's going on, family and friends? Welcome to another episode of Inside the Music, the Truth About the Truth. I am your host, TC Caldwell, BKA Stormy Weathers, your big homie, the Beast in the East, and I'm in my satellite location, but I'm always on Hip Hop Boulevard, and I'm rolling with the two best from the West, Kings, King DC Don DaCosta and King Casey Cousin, and we are here live with our special guest, the wonderful, beautiful, talented Miss Angela Burton.
Man, it's such an honor to meet you and talk to you. You know, I've read your bio. You know, I've seen the individuals that are giving you credit and thanking you, and you've been on the stage for you started kind of early, it seems. Yeah. So this your buddy over here, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, Don seems to know quite a few individuals in the industry. So, like I say, I've been reading your bio and stuff, you know. You grew up on stage, open up, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the same background I came from. Tell us about it, Angela.
Well, being so young, it was in my blood. Was never shy. Loved the stage. Loved to sing. And I thank God that I hit that stage, and with the grace of God, I'm never giving up. Never.
So you were at the age of 5. Do you remember the first place you gigged? Do you remember your first gig when you realized what you were doing?
Well, my first singing was started in church.
Mm-hmm.
In church, my father, which was a musician, and my grandmother. In church, I wanted to sing lead. They had me in the choir. I wanted to sing lead. My father asked the pastor, please let us sing lead. From then, as this was, I can't really remember tonight. I can't remember what was the first place. I was in a lot of talent shows.
Yeah.
You know, back in those days, we had a lot of talent shows. And thank God I came in number 1. And in school, we had talent shows. This, you know, I know I can't remember all that right that tonight.
Well, you remember how old were you when you first started singing in nightclubs?
Oh, I was chaperone. Let's see. Wow. What? 12, 11? Because I don't even think they use the word chaperone anymore, do they?
No. We used to have to have that work permit from your parents.
Oh, mine were with me.
Okay, because
like I said, chaperone.
Yeah, I did the same gig. That's where I grew up, in the back room at the club, because I wasn't allowed in the you wasn't allowed near the bar.
That's right.
You had to stay in your room till it was time for you to hit the stage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where you from?
Where am I from?
Yes.
Atlantic City, New Jersey.
You have nothing to say? I'm enthralled by her.
I'm sitting here listening because when I have to and it's going to be in reference to, she's got a long list of well-known artists and people that she opened for, worked with, and a major person that discovered her. Why don't you tell us who discovered you and how he brought you on?
Mr. Harold Melvin. Harold Melvin of Harold Melvin's Blue Notes. I was singing at the Club Harlem. And Mrs. Melvin, I love her. And they would come and watch me sing in the front. I was in the front singing, he was in the back. He would come up on the stage and would sing with me. And I go on tour. And I got the chance to sing with him at resorts. Called me on stage to sing with him. That was great. And I never got a chance to do the recording with him because God took him home. But thanks to God, and I told Miss Melvin, I said, Miss Melvin, I said, one day I'm going to record, if it's all right with you, one of his songs. And I did. You Know How to Make Me Feel So Good? Mm-hmm. I did a remake on that. And it's dedicated to him and his wife and the Melvin family.
Well, here's the thing, and I asked you this, which was, tell them the fact that when you actually did stuff with Harold, where was Teddy? Because everybody doesn't realize Teddy actually started off in Harold's band as a drummer.
As a drummer. Didn't
know that. They thought he just started off with Harold as a singer. He actually started off with Harold as a drummer.
He was his drummer. And Teddy Pendergrass, the first time that I knew about him, he was in a club here in Atlantic City, because we had a lot of clubs, a lot of places in Atlantic City where you could perform. And he was there it's called Big C's, I believe it was. And that's when I heard him sing. And I don't know, the last person that I saw that was with Mr. Melvin before he passed was Darnell. But Teddy, that was the last one of the Harold Melvin Blue Notes. With Rufus also. But Teddy, wow, Teddy was there at the Club Harlem. You're taking me back a long ways. And I was young, and a lot of things, I was a lot younger, so I didn't think about those things.
I have a question. You said you were young and you were doing the talent shows and being chaperoned to certain places because of your age. What was it? What was it that drove you, that made you want to keep going back, want to keep being a part of that scene when you saw and you met Mr. Melvin and you saw the Blue Notes? What was it that continued to drive you to want to do more than the talent shows and to take your talents to another level?
Well, my father and his mother, which is my grandma. So when I say my mother, I'm saying I'm speaking about my grandma. They knew I loved to sing. So they are the reasons why the doors open for me, because my father took me through those doors. He worked at the Club Hall. And I said, Dad, I want to, everything I want to. And God made a way that it happened. All my dreams, God has made them come true. I asked and he did it. I said, God, I want to sing around the world. And God took me to 35 countries to sing around the world.
Wow.
Yes. And I was in the front bar at the Club Harlem. And from the front bar, they moved me from the front bar and put me in the back to start opening up for all the headliners. And that was, that was fantastic.
Now, let me ask you, did you ever move to the back of the club?
Oh, yes. Once I never went back in the front again. They kept me in the back to open up for the headliners. Okay. Yeah, Sister Sledge worked in the front. Once they were in the back, it was a done deal. It was a done deal.
That was the place to be seen at.
You better believe it.
Now, when you knew Harold and the members of Harold's group, after Teddy left, did you know my little brother that was with them?
I knew everybody. Who was your little brother?
He took Teddy's place.
Then I seen him. Did he look like Teddy?
Nope. In fact, he's on a couple of the albums.
I met everybody. I remember the guitar player was Blackie.
Yeah.
Because like like I said, I was younger, and I wasn't thinking about everybody's names.
There were a lot of them. In fact, now you have what I think there's about 3 or 4 Blue Note groups. Because we just had who was it? We just had Tony Brooks on.
Yeah.
And he was asked to restart the Blue Notes, and he was asked by Harold's wife.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked him to redo what Harold had originally started.
Okay.
Gil Saunders actually was the one that took Teddy's place.
Okay.
But Gil used to catch a lot of hell.
Well, do your brother remember? Does your brother remember me?
There's no way for me to ask him that. He passed earlier this year.
Oh, I apologize. You have my sympathy. You have my sympathy.
Thank you.
If I
And
see a picture, I would know.
I'll send you one.
Okay. Okay.
Those pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to have Gil come back. I was going to have him record for my label. And he said, listen, give me a little time to think about it. And I said, not a problem, because I didn't want him to feel like I was pressuring him. And I would want him to think that he needed to do this as a favor for me or whatever. So I just left him alone. And then about 3 months passed, and I said, let me give him a call and find out if I heard from him. Couldn't get any response when I called. So I actually sent an email to him on Facebook, saying I hadn't heard from him. And a friend of his by the name of Tina, I think her name is Tina Wu, she said to me, you're not going to hear from him. And I said, why? And she said, he was in hospice at that time. And then after I heard that later on, he had already passed.
You have my sympathy.
So.
Wow. But please send me a picture, and I'll let you know. If I don't know your name, I definitely would know you by your face.
I will send you Gil's pictures.
Okay. Okay.
Angela, what are you doing currently? What are you doing now? What's happening? What's going on?
Woo.
Woo.
Working on getting some more shows, because I'm getting ready to work on another CD, and I'm going to work on I'm going to do either a single coming out with this gospel, be my first gospel too, and I'm going to do later an album, but I am going to come out with a single. I have to give back to God with what He's done for me, and yes, I'm going to do another R&B. Then I had someone say, Angela, why don't you do a jazz? Well, if it's going to keep me working, I'll go back in and do a jazz. It's going to keep me working. I'll go in and do a jazz CD.
Okay.
What's going to keep me working, I'll do.
Well, you're in the right place for it. You in Atlantic City. There's lounges in those, the Bellagio and all of those casinos all over that place.
Yes, but it's very hard. I don't know why, to get in those doors. I got in there to sing with another group. They needed a singer. And they came and asked me would I sing, to fill in. But I'm trying to get my group in there. And I'm right here.
We have the same problem here.
Yeah, that's an agent thing. The agents have those rooms tied up. They have certain artists that they work with. You have to fight your way through,
No, you know what? I'm praying my way through.
I hear you.
When God has what He has, you hear me? What He has for me, He has for me.
Right. Right.
And those doors are going to open, because it's not right. And I pray that they can hear this. It's not right. Here's a young lady that has sang in 35 countries for our country, sang here in Atlantic City. Everybody knows me. And I'm not in one of the lounges.
And you sang for the armed forces.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. You did USO, huh?
Yes, I did. Yes, I was blessed to sing in 35 countries. and I'm still performing.
Yeah.
So, the clique gotta stop that. Take care of, like I'm from Atlantic City. I'm looking to get work where you are.
Yeah.
I'm looking to
It's
work.
the same way. It's the same way. You're over here, you're trying to get over to Atlantic City to get some work.
So who's the agents? Who do you go to? Do
Uh,
you know?
no, no, I'm getting ready. I'm personally looking to possibly go back overseas again. We get paid better, and it's so much more appreciated.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They appreciate. You're right. They're appreciators,
Plus,
especially what I'm doing. For the USO. I mean, for the troops.
yeah.
Oh.
Plus, it's like just the amount of opportunities. From when you're coming from the States as an entertainer from Atlantic City, from Las Vegas, you're well respected abroad.
Yes.
Immediately, all they got to hear is that you're from Atlantic City, Las Vegas. Then they expect that show person from you.
Yes.
But that's it, man. It's been like that for years, and it's gotten a lot tighter getting into the lounges and stuff. There's a lot of
It's truly sad. It's sad. It's called a clique. Stop the clique thing. They need to stop the clique.
But they've been doing it for years and getting away with it. And the bottom line is, we've actually lost a lot of iconic, legendary artists that have taken their talents overseas to places like England and places like France. I mean, Sonny Rollins hurried up and got the hell out of here. You go back even before him, you had Josephine Baker. Got the heck out.
That's right.
Why did they go? They went because the art of what they do is well received and well respected over here.
Well respected.
It's viewed as nothing.
Well, one of the things one of the reasons I feel is viewed the way it is because of the amount of talented individuals that end up in our cities. Atlantic City, Las Vegas. I mean, like you learn, like I know, all the musicians are professional.
Yes.
And there's hundreds.
Yes.
And I'm talking about the older ones. I'm not talking about the mid-age or the young ones or the newbies, So like there's so much talent right now. That's just like even with the record industry, with all the there's just so much talent, so many recordings that it's like you got to stay out there. You got to have somebody in your corner that's willing to put you out there, that's willing to go find those gigs for you, unless you have that talent. Some of us have the ability to do both.
Well, I'm grateful to God that all the work that I've gotten, I have been trying my best to get a booking agent. Booking agent I had, he passed, and it was fantastic. I had 2 different ones, and they're gone. And after that, I've been booking myself. And I'm grateful. And since COVID came out, it's really rough.
Hey.
But see, I'm not going to give out. The doors are going to open.
Gave you time to do other things like write and record.
Well, when I don't have a gig, believe me, I am writing, and I will get myself together to go back in the studio. And as you can see, I'll take it to church. I have to continue to sing.
Miss Angela, I'm sorry. Speaking of such, with you saying that you want to book some shows and you giving back to the Lord what He has given to you, again, being the resident hip hop portion of Inside the Music, the truth behind the truth, would you possibly, or would you consider working with some of the gospel hip hop artists that are out right now? Because um, Christian hip hop is really making a big, big return in the music business. It's, you know, I've been around pretty much since the inception of it. I'm very close to some of the initial artists that came out of Philly that didn't quite catch the traction that was needed because of like what we said, the resources, the access, and things like that.
Mhm.
But you have artists such as Lecrae. He's a former military man, but he's a man of God. You have Ty Tribbett from Philadelphia who goes. You have Jermaine Dolly, guys that are whose hearts are in the Lord, and they do hip hop music as well as being psalmists. Is that something that you would consider also working with some of the Christian hip hop artists who are sharing that message and mission of the Lord's word?
Yes, I would love to. I would love to.
Set it up, TC.
Let me put that in my notes so I can reach out to Jermaine Dolly. Absolutely, absolutely. I think they would love to have someone of your status and your stature and your experience to be involved in, because and I get it. A lot of the people, they see the Kurt Franklins, they see the Mary, they see the big name folks, but they really don't get to see the people that really, really came from the dirt in this business, that has a story like yours to make it to the echelon that you're on, and to have that experience of what you might bring in the view that you might bring to the music, to opportunities like that as well. So I would definitely hope that something like that could be arranged. And if there's anything that I can try to do to help push that, I would definitely, try to point some folks together in the right direction to help see that happen, because I would love to see that.
Well, this is, like I said, this is my first recording that I will be doing gospel.
Hmm.
And it won't be my last.
Hmm.
But I'm known for what I do.
Right.
R&B, oldies but goodies, top 40, but it's singing.
Yeah.
Like if I have to put on a cowboy hat and a pair of boots, I will. But no joking aside, I have to give back to God. I have to.
So for someone who might be green in the business and looking to break in, we always ask our seasoned artists and performers, what is something that one, that you would have told your younger self about what you know about the business now, and two, what would you tell a new artist that wants to break into the business, that sees the glitz and the glam, but don't necessarily understand the climb and the work that goes into it?
Okay, first I would tell them, if they to finish their education, get your education. And I've always had another job besides singing.
Mm-hmm.
We all want to, everybody's dream is to go bam and you're there. But you're not going to get there unless you're chosen, and never give up. I don't care how old you get, don't you ever give up. Look at Cicely Tyson. She was going to do a movie before she passed. 94 years old. I'm not giving up. Take care of yourself. Keep yourself going. Keep your name out there. You have to do it. And believe in yourself. Because when I was young, after I hit a certain age, oh, Angela, you need to stop. Never give up. I'm a survivor of lung cancer. And look what God is doing for me. I can still sing. Why would I give up?
That's it.
I'm proud to say, gentlemen, I am proud to say that I had my daughter very young, and I have a great granddaughter. So I tell the younger generations that's out there singing, it's not what you do when you're young, it's as you get older.
Yep.
You continue to do it.
Yep.
When we're young, hey, we all been there. But what are you going to do as you get older? Are you going to, you got to still keep that audience going and let nobody discourage you.
That's it.
Nobody.
That's it. This is who we are. This is what we do, you know. Oh, that's it. That's it. But I was getting ready to ask you earlier. Passion. That's the name of the group?
No, my stage name is Angela Burton and Passion. There's no Angela Burton and Passion band. There's no, that's my stage.
I saw passion and pain. I was wondering if you were the pain aspect.
No, I'm both. I'm both. That's the name of my CD. It's called Passion and Pain. And then I have a song on my CD. It says Passion and Pain. And when I write my book, the name of the book is going to be Passion and Pain, because there's going to be a lot about that in there. Okay. I'm working on my book as we go.
So if there's a song that you would like for us to play for the world to hear, which one would you choose so we can send TC to the vault to get it?
I love them all, right? The Woman to Get Your Love.
What's the name of it?
The Woman to Get Your Love.
The Woman to Get Your Love.
Yes. I'm that. You have to have that. Women, ladies, you have to have that confidence. I'm that woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be easy. I'm going to go to the vault and I'm going to find this single right here. So stay right here and hear on Inside the Music, The Truth About the Truth, the single by Angela Burton, The Woman to Get Your Love, right here.
Touch my hand. I don't know if it's what I want or what I feel that makes me want to feel it again and again. I know you're thinking about the times we've shared and about the way you really make me. I really wanna tell you that you're the best I found. I love the way you treat me. I wanna love you up and down. I'm the woman to get your love. Your love so sweet. Enough woman for your love. I'm the woman to get your love. Enough woman for your love. It's the truth that I'm telling you about all the things I know I can do, baby. I don't know if all I say is clear to you. If not, I'm gonna say it again and again. I know you're thinking when we had a love affair and about the way you really make me. I really wanna tell you that you're the best I found. I love the way you treat me. I wanna love you up and down. I'm the woman to get your love. Your love so sweet. Enough woman for your love. I'm the woman to get your love. Your Enough woman for your love. The woman to get your love. Your love so sweet. Enough woman for your love. I'm the woman to get your love. Your love so sweet. Enough woman for your love. Hey baby, you gotta know that I'm the woman for you, and nothing else will do. That's right, baby. Believe and achieve. I'm the woman to get your love. Your love so sweet. Enough woman for your love. The woman to get your love. Your love so sweet. Enough woman for your love. I'm the woman to get your love. Enough woman for your love. The woman to get your love. Your love so sweet. Enough woman for your love. The woman to get your love. Your love so sweet. Enough woman.
Okay, I'm quite sure everybody, you're gonna have to find out. I've been listening to your stuff for the last week, couple weeks. You know, really pay attention when we have new artists come on. You know, I try to find out a little bit about who I'm talking about, because Dawn know everybody. You know, I'm one of those cats that live in the house behind the board. You know, if I don't see you in the studio, if I don't bump into you when I'm walking off stage, I'm that hermit type guy. But I was listening to your stuff, and people refer to you as lush, classy. But for me, as an engineer, the word lush is so. Everybody does not get that word. You hear sexy, dynamic, but lush is a, and as I listen to you, I heard, that's the reason when I hear Dawn keep saying jazz, the lushness, you have a richness to your voice. I'm through.
Jazz when it refers to her, because she has yet, even though we're asking her, she really hasn't gone into the lineage of the artists that she's actually opened for. And some of them are Hall of Famers. In fact, I laughed because she actually opened for my brother-in-law, who was Stanley Turrington.
Okay.
She's also open for people like Blue Magic, which is Vernon and Wendell and them, and Ted Mills and stuff. So there's a lot of well-known artists in both things, jazz and R&B, that she's actually open for. And some of these are very well-known, very, like I said, iconic individuals.
They are.
So I left out some for you. So give us some more of the names of the people that you actually opened for.
Phyllis Hyman. We already know Hal Melvin's Blue Notes. Russell Thompson's Starlistics, the original Blue Magic with Ted Mills. Well, what is it? Wave, Heat Wave.
Okay, yeah.
Remember Heat Wave?
Yeah.
Sister Sledge at the Club Harlem. Melba Moore. Wow, Allison Williams. I can just go name and keep naming. The Jones Girls.
You know, in our city when we grew up, there was a place called Reed's Arena, and that's where most of the musicians in our city cut our teeth opening up for, because they brought everybody. Everybody came to town. I mean, like whoever the hottest band in town got a chance to open up for whoever was the hardest artist coming to town, and it gives you such a learning platform to be able to open up for artists like that. That's what makes you the artist that you are, the performer.
It's Betty Wright. I mean, I've been blessed. I can just keep naming because I was there, and they kept me there. That's the blessing.
And you were in a good location too.
Billy Paul,
Atlantic City. It also gave you the fact that you could travel over to Philly, you could travel over to New York, all those places that had all of those iconic people that you could open for and open and work with. So you were in a good spot, and you're still.
yes.
So I heard you say Billy Paul?
Yes.
Yeah, that was
me and Mrs. Jones. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, indeedy.
So, I mean, like,
I've done background I did background for Melba Moore. I did background for Christopher Williams. And I just had to keep thinking. Yeah,
I was looking at your bio. Your bio has a who's who of people that you've opened up for and everything, you know. Like you say, it's a blessing to be able to stay in our industry and just do what we do until we don't do no more, you know.
That's right. Never give up. We don't never stop.
Yeah.
As long as we have breath and can walk and can move, we do what we do.
Do what we do.
That's right.
Well, baby girl, I know you got places you got to be this evening. We don't want to hold you up, make you mess up and be late or be rushing and stuff. So, personally, from me, Angela, I want to say thank you so much for being on Inside the Music with us. I want to swing the doors open as wide as possible as an invitation for you to come back.
I would love to.
Anything new that you record, anything, you just get in touch with Don, and we make it happen, man. Like I say, for me, it's such a pleasure to have you on the show again.
Thank you for having me.
Well, what I want to say to you is we will talk again soon. I want to know when that gospel tune is ready, because I got my man there, TC, and we're going to shuffle it over to him, make him run down to the vault to get a copy to play for our audience and our fans. And to that, I'm saying, this is December. Have a great holiday season.
Happy New Year.
Wonderful time.
Yes.
Safe, and we will look to see you again. And TC, throw your word in, my brother.
Yes, as always, I would like to say, Miss Burton, thank you so much for sharing your time and your experience and your life of music, and just growing with us and with our fans here at Inside the Music, which is the truth behind the truth. We like to tell the stories that everybody may not want to tell, because we understand this music business from all of our perspectives, from all of our experiences. And we want people to understand that you have to stay confident. You have to stay consistent. You have to stay regular to keep people speaking about you and keep you in the front of their minds. And
Right.
just like you said, you started in the front and moved to the back. You were open, and you named so many people that I've heard my father talk about, and hearing King Don and King KC talk about different places and different shows. With me being a little younger, I might have seen these people when I was a child, but not necessarily remember them until I got older, or they remembered me once we were in a particular venue or something, if I was with my dad, or uh,
Mhm.
anything to that degree. But just knowing that how you represent the East Coast, how you represent Atlantic City, how you represent Philly as well in your
Yes.
experience. I just want to say thank you, because you are a part of the fabric of what Philadelphia and what the East Coast and what we turn out as far as talent from this area. So just for anybody watching, just as you stated, don't give up. If you have a dream of being in this music business and you want to be successful, don't give up. Keep
Never.
pursuing your dream. Keep following and aiming for those stars. Always shoot for the stars. And with that, again, because we are pushing or getting up on our holiday time, I would like to definitely wish
Yes.
yours the most happiest of holidays, however you celebrate it. If you travel, please be safe, because we know that this coronavirus has then mutated again, and we don't know what the world is going to be like in the days of our holiday time. So we just want everybody to please be safe, be careful, mask up. If you don't believe in the vaccinations, do what it takes to be safe for the people around you as well, not just thinking about yourself, but think about the others around you. And here at Inside the Music, the Truth Behind the Truth, we always want to say, you know, be the change that you want to see. Live your life like you want the best for yourself, and do that and treat that like everyone else around you. So with that being said, I am TC Caldwell, BKA your big homie Stormy Weathers, the beast from the East, with my two brothers, the Kings, who are the best in the West, the Las Vegas Strip, baby.
Mhm.
Those are the lights in the West Coast. Right here from Inside the Music, the truth behind the truth. Always do the right thing, because it's the right thing to do. Holla at your big homie. He always around.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Do the same to you.